Dance with me under the diamonds. See me like breath in the cold. Sleep with me here in the silence. Come kiss me silver and gold. What's going on, everybody? This is Justin Bieber's Anyone. It's super simple. I think it only has 4 or 5 chords, and it's revolving, so hopefully I can teach it to you guys and you guys can learn it, whatever skill level you are, and I hope I can break it down even to the very beginners out there so that you guys are able to play that and enjoy it. So yeah, so here we go. I will just pan my camera down, and I hope that you can see my guitar and my hands here. So the first verse is super simple. It has 4 chords. It is D, G, D/F sharp, and A. So the first one is D. So actually, before I begin, now if you listen to the original recording of this song, it doesn't necessarily, it's almost like an electronic song, and that means that it doesn't really have, you know, a guitar part that you can copy or emulate, you know, which makes it hard if you're just starting out and you're trying to figure out like, oh, how does this go? But the good thing about that is that it's open for interpretation and you can be creative with it. So that's the best part. So you can either strum it, or you can pluck it, or even, you know, whatever you want to do, it's all up to you. And so I'm just here to teach you the chords, and then that way you can take that and be creative with it. And I'll show you some examples of how I personally like to play it. But yeah, so that's the best part of that. So the first verse goes, dance with me under the diamond. See me like breath in the cold. Sleep with me here in the silence. Come kiss me silver and gold. Okay, so the first chord is a D. So the D, if you don't know, is your index finger is going to go on the 2nd fret of the G string. Your middle finger is going to go on the 2nd fret of the E string, and then your ring finger is going to go on the 3rd fret of the B string. So these 4 strings will represent D. Okay, and you would only hit these 4 chords when you have it open like that, because it's going to sound awkward when you're gonna hit all of them. Okay, so make sure that you hit only D and then down, so those lower 4 strings, and then the next chord is a G. So your middle finger is going to go on the 3rd fret of the E string, which is the root, which is a G, and then your index finger is going to go on the 2nd fret of the A string, and then your ring finger is going to go on the 3rd fret of the B, and then your pinky is going to go right underneath that. So it's going to sound a little like this. And this time around, you're going to be hitting all of the strings, except this D string is going to be muted by one of your fingers here. Okay? Like that. If it's open one time, whatever, it doesn't matter. It's still going to sound okay. So that's D, G, and then the next chord is a D/F sharp. So it looks exactly like a D, and like I mentioned, you know, with the D major, you're only hitting these 4 chords. But the difference with the F sharp is that, you know, the song calls for you to hit the F sharp note, which is the 2nd fret on the E string. So remember, G is here and the F sharp is right there. So what I'd like to do is, hopefully you can do it yourself as well, is wrap my thumb around, it's kind of like a John Mayer style, is wrap my thumb around over to the the F sharp note. So you can either pluck it or strum it. Okay? And that's it. And then if you can't, it's a little bit difficult, I know, but if you can't, you can probably just hit a simple D as well, and it'll sound okay. And then the last chord of the verse is A. So I like to just simply bar these 3 strings right here, or these 3 notes. You can also use your individual fingers to do so. So your index finger is going to go on the 2nd fret of the D string. Your middle finger is going to go to the string below that on the 2nd fret, and then your ring finger is going to go right there. Okay? And then the root of A is obviously A, which is the A string. Okay? You're going to strum this one. And you're not going to include the E string, so it's going to sound a little bit weird if you include that. Okay? So that's that. And then when we go to the pre-chorus, sorry if my voice is not going to be reaching this note, but so yeah. So see me here in the silence, come kiss me silver and gold. You say that I won't lose you, but you can't predict the future, so just hold on like you will never let go. Okay, so you say that I won't lose you is a B minor. And B minor is just a simple bar of the 2nd fret from A string down. Okay, you're not going to include this one. A string down, and then with the middle finger, you're going to place it on the 3rd fret of the D string. And then with the ring finger, you're going to place it on the 4th fret of the D string, and your pinky is going to go below it on the G string. So 4th fret, okay? And it's going to sound a little like that. Say that I won't lose you, but you can't predict the future is going to be a G. So just hold on like you will never let go. A. So B minor, G, D, F sharp, and A. I'll list the chords in the description below so that you can follow it as well. And then so you say that I won't lose you, but you can't predict the future, so just hold on like you will never let go. Yeah, if you move on without me, I need to make sure you know. So yeah, if you ever move on without me is gonna include the D. Yeah, if you move on with G, me. And then I like to, before hitting the chorus, I'm just gonna strum it once. I need to make sure you know, and that's a D with the F sharp, okay? So the pre-chorus again is a B minor, G, D, F sharp, A, and then D, G, and then D, F sharp. I need to make sure you know. And then the chorus goes, yeah, that you are the only one I'll ever love. Yeah, you. If it's not you, it's not anyone. Looking back on my life, you're the only good I've ever done. Yeah, you. If it's not you, it's not anyone. So these are the chords that you are already familiar with. So the only thing that I would really tell you to do is, that you. It's very, you strike the chord at a specific either word or time. So that you are the only one I'll ever love. Okay, so it's a little bit different timing, but if you listen to the song, you'll kind of get it. So that you are the only one I'll ever love. Yeah, you. If it's not you, it's not anyone. Okay, so a D, F sharp, G, B minor, and A. So that's the chorus. And then you go back to verse 2, and then the pre-chorus again, and then the chorus, and then pretty much it will end with the chorus. So the next part, so you pretty much figure it out, just by repeating the chords, and then I'll link you. You can go to ultimateguitar.com to look at the chords and the lyrics as well, and you can play it that way. And then as for the strumming pattern, and like I said, you can pluck it as well. So I'll show you both ways. So the way I was doing it in this entire tutorial was almost like a downstroke with a palm muting. So what palm muting is, so this is just me hitting the open strings. But a palm mute is essentially you're gonna use your palm to lightly put it on the end of the towards the head here. You're gonna lightly put your palm on it while strumming. So it's gonna kind of deaden the notes. So down, down, G, down. So dance with me under the diamonds. So I kind of percuss as well. Down. Has that like soft slap, soft slap, soft slap, soft slap. So it kind of has that little percussion as well. So dance with me under the diamonds, in the cold. Sleep with me into the silence. Come kiss me silver and gold. Okay, and then you can pluck it as well. Dance with me under the diamonds. See me like breath in the cold. Sleep with me here in the silence. Come kiss me silver and gold. Okay, so it really is a lot of it is open to interpretation, the way you want to play the song. And like I always mention, you know, like my voice barely fits the key of this song. So if you are a singer that has a lower register and you want to, kind of lower the key of the song, you can always tune your guitar down now that you know the chords. And if you're if you're a higher register and you feel uncomfortable singing Justin's key in this particular song, you can always put a capo to whatever fret that you want, because you already know the chords to this song. So just play around with it, and I hope you enjoy. And if you're a beginner, I hope that you learned something, and I was able to teach you something new. And yeah, please leave me in the comments below what songs you want tutorials in, and if you have any questions at all. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.